Hi, I'm Dean Argent, a university qualified mechanical engineer. I'm a licensed motor dealer and the owner of usedvehiclesales.greatwallforsale.com.au. And in this video I am going to take you on a walkthrough of this 2011 model petrol 4x4 Great Wall X240 manual that I got for sale right here on my yard. It is cool, it has a sunroof, it's awesome, let's go. First thing I want to tell you is when I buy the cars I like to get down the side here like this and see the reflections in the paint. What I'm looking for is dents, not a single dent. And then I'll go across the front here, see how there's no stone chips. I'm loving the look of that because what it's telling me is, oh, there's one. Oh, I thought it was a stone chip, but it just flew off. It's an insect. What it's telling me is the previous owner really cared about their car. Same up this side, not a single dent. Well, actually there is one dent on the other side, I'll show you that. But overall, generally speaking, the car is in magnificent condition. So closely guarded by the vicious guard dogs. So the other thing I like to do here, check this, get down here like that and see how those tyres are wearing evenly across the surfaces. That tells me all the suspension geometry, steering componentry and all that's doing exactly what it should. Now I've got to get out of the way before I get run over here, because apparently when you're 12 and your dad owns a car yard, you just jump in a car and take it for a spin if that's what you want to do. So, where was I? Geez, I hope he doesn't hit anything. Picks the biggest one he can find as well. Anyway, where were we? So let's keep going down here. You'll see it's got the tinted windows, the alloy wheels, and I like how the mirrors are coated into the same colour as the paint and the bumper bar. Just makes them look all cool. Oh, the dog's just found something to chase as well. Oh, kids on motorbikes with no helmet. There's a circus. He's going to get drilled for that. He's not allowed to ride it without the helmet. But anyway, so yeah, we've got the tinted windows. Is this video about the car or what? So let's have a look in here. So see these leather seats, magnificent condition. Same over here. On paper, the stuff this car's got in it would rival a $150,000 Land Cruiser. I'm not pretending it's a $150,000 Land Cruiser, but all the features it's got, the Land Cruisers have got, because they are quite a capable four-wheel drive. So we've got all the power windows and stuff there, central locking here, and let's get in and have a look. These, here you can control the, I'll just turn that around there. So you can control the radio from the steering wheel controls here, and up and down like that. Pretty cool. And when you bang her into reverse, I'll start it up. It's always good to start them up and see all the lights and stuff go out. But I mean the lights that are on, like park brake there, I've got a door open with my foot hanging out and a seat belt, so you expect those to be on. But have a look at this. Have a look how clear that reversing camera is. So you can even see the weeds. Here, have a look. You can see the bloody weeds up there. See them? So that's how good they are. These reversing cameras are shit hot in these cars. It's one really, really good feature with them. But what they all do is they all have this bloody fabric stuff come off there. I've seen them, someone told me they've seen them on eBay. You can get those or get a upholsterer to fix them. But you choose four-wheel drive here, 2 high, 4 low, like that. Aircon's icy cold, fan up, fan down, hot, cold, whatever you want. Works beauty like that. There's Bluetooth and radio and phone, and there you go. Bluetooth's turned off at the minute. You can turn it on. Touch screen. Hello. There you go. Oh, I just turned it off then on. Takes a sec apparently. So yeah, it's looking for a phone. D-Bond. Awesome. Audio, set, disp, mute. It's got it all going on. But look at this. 58,000 Ks. This is like new, this one. So, and we don't see too many of them with the sunroof. So what I'm going to do is pop the sunroof up and show you that you can poke your head out the top and make those, oh, what are they friggin' doing? So the kids are driving around on the oh God. What, the idea of the sunroof is when you're driving down the beach, you can hang your head out the top and make the ho noises, or you can yell at the kids for driving around on the mower, whatever you want to do. So yeah, there's the sunroof there, and that's all working beautifully. Everything in this car is working like it should. It's got no defects in it. I'll talk more about that in the second part of the video. But for what it is, that like electric seats, all that, These are a really well fitted out car with a very annoying bing if you don't take the key out. And they've got lots of features in them and they're just dirt cheap. Now there is the dent. Someone would have dropped the F-bomb when they did that, because if you have a look, it's a dent there. So just letting you know, I mean, you can't really see it, but it is there. Where? Oh, there. There you go. So just letting you know that there is a dent in there. So that's that. Now the condition of these seats in the back, I don't know if they've ever been sat in, but they probably have, but they don't look like they have. So they fold down like that and you've got all that space in the back. If you need to turn it into a instant shaggin' wagon or something like that, you could do that. Or if you want to go on a road trip, there it is. Put your drinks and stuff in there and away you go. Like I said, it's got the alloy wheels. It's got a free spider. Run, little fella, run. Go. There we go, he's gone. Reverse sensors. So not only has it got the camera, which is just up in there, but it's got these things that yell at you when you get too close to something, like beep, 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 like that. So it's an X240. It's a 4-wheel drive. Yes, you get lots of sex when you buy this one. So it comes with a free leaf apparently. The little push button, listen. Hear that? Oh, push that and then up she goes. So there's what's going on in the back. This car is in very, very good shape. Don't know why the spanners aren't under the seat. They normally live down under the seat there. So that's the condition in the back here. As new. Often we see these ones a bit knocked about because they're a cheaper sort of car. People tend to knock them about, but not this one. So let's have a look in here. There we go, looking around. And in the front, you can see what we have going on there. Got the logbooks, not that there's many Ks for it to have been serviced, but it does have the service history and all that. And there's a walkthrough of this 2011 model Great Wall X240 that I got for sale right here on my yard. When the cars come into the yard, we do a whole lot of work on them, and I'm about to explain that in the next part of this video. Explain all the videos, explain all the warranties, sorry, what comes with it for the price and everything else. So when the cars come into the yard, we do 6 levels of inspection. The first one is we do a road test. We drive it around a very specific test track and we listen for all those noises and stuff that shouldn't be there. Then we do a yard test. And so in the yard test, what we're looking for is that everything works like it should, like the windows go up and down, the fan works, everything in the car is working like it should. And if it's not working, I will have mentioned it in the previous video. Then it goes into mechanical. The mechanic's got quite an extensive checklist of things that he inspects, things like is the spare tyre there and is it fully inflated and all those sorts of things. All that stuff's done and that's what's covered off in mechanical. So that's the 3rd level. On the 4th level, we do a roadworthy inspection. We get an independent mechanic who does his roadworthy inspections on the vehicles. He's licensed by Queensland Transport to come out or do them at his facility. Either way, it doesn't matter. But he does the inspections on them. He gets underneath every single car and he checks all the suspension components and all the things that are required for the roadworthy. So we have a properly done roadworthy certificate by an independent person come out as well. And then on the 5th level of check, we do a quality assurance or a QA run. What happens there is someone who hasn't driven the car and hasn't worked on it, he then goes and drives the car after it's been through mechanical, and he's basically doing a double check like what a buyer would do. They'd get in it and if there's a noise, they're like, ooh, what's that noise? Or stuff like that. He comes back, if there's any of those things, then we've identified them through the QA run. And what that does for you is it allows, well, from my point of view, it allows me to know and stand there quite confidently and know that the car is prepared properly. And then on the 6th level of check, what we do is before the car goes out, also after it's finished the QA, the cars then go out the front of the yard, and you would have seen them in the background of the previous part of this video, and they sit out there until they go out. Well, before they go out, we do another level, the 6th level of check, where we just check that the wipers are still working, that the little sprayers haven't blocked up, that none of the bulbs haven't stopped working or any of that sort of stuff. So there's the 6 levels of inspection that we do on each one of the cars. Now, I don't expect you to believe me when I tell you I prepare the cars like that, but as you could tell from the previous video, we are on dirt. I do not have concrete, I don't have flags, I don't have salesmen ready to pounce on you when you come down. In fact, this is me pouncing on you now. So if you're still, hello, you there? Hello, come back so I can pounce on you some more. So if you're still there, the reason I'm telling you this is because I don't have all that expensive shit. We don't have the overheads. and it allows me to put the money back into the cars. And that's why, but I don't expect you to believe that either. But what you should do is go and have a look at our Facebook reviews, and you'll see the vast majority of our buyers are more than delighted with their car because of the work we put into preparing the cars. So with that, we have buyers, they come from way up north, like up Cairns, way out west. They catch the train down, they catch the plane to Brisbane, they catch the train to our location here, and then they drive their car off. If we don't prepare the cars properly and they fall apart on their way home, they don't get on Facebook and write good reviews. So that's why I'm proud of the level of all of the cars that I prepare. Although I muck around in these videos, what I don't compromise on is the quality and the standard that the cars are prepared to before they leave the yard. And that's reflected in our Facebook reviews. The link is included on this page, so go and have a look and see what the crowd says about working with us. So because of the work we put into the cars, all the prices are fixed. If you turn around and go, hey Dean, are you negotiable? I'll be like, yes, I'm negotiable, but why would you want to pay more? So I do that because I can't take out what we put into those cars, and frankly, I don't want to. If the cars don't meet the standard, or they can't easily be brought up to that standard, I launch them off through an auction. And that's why you shouldn't buy cars from auctions, because that's where blokes like me dump our garbage. Okay, so this car has been through all the inspection and is come up properly and is prepared properly. So therefore I have nowhere to move on the price. The prices are already good anyway, otherwise you wouldn't have clicked on and got this video. So the prices are all fixed. And the last thing I want to tell you, before I tell you what comes with the car for the price you see it advertised, is that we need to make appointments to come out. Now, we are not your typical yard, like I said before. We're not equipped for people just to roll up and walk out. You're more than welcome to come and check the cars out and take them for a spin. I've got no trouble with that. But you just need to let us know when you're coming. We've got a couple of guard dogs that roam around here, and we put those away when people are coming, and that way no one gets bit. Everyone's happy. So if you let us know when you're coming, we'll put the dogs away, we'll open up the gates, and we can show you the car and you can have a look over that and any others that might work for you, whatever you want. So please make an appointment before you come out. So what comes with the car for the price you see it advertised for? Good question, and I'm glad that you asked. So firstly, when the cars go through mechanical, one of the things we do is a fresh service. So your vehicle has been freshly serviced, and you will not need to do any scheduled maintenance for the next 10,000 Ks or 6 months, whichever comes first. It's got guaranteed no money owing, guaranteed not stolen, guaranteed never written off. I'll show you all that on the paperwork when you come on down. And it's also got a current roadworthy certificate. So we have the independent inspector. He's got a license from the Queensland government, and he's the one who says this car is in a roadworthy condition. So we've brought the car up to that standard as well. So it comes with the roadworthy. The car also, get this one, it has guaranteed no defects. So when I'm selling a car like this one, if I make this guarantee to you, you'd want to make sure I'm onto it, because if not, I'm going to back it with this guarantee. So it's got guaranteed no defects. A defect is when the car doesn't do, or a part of it doesn't do what it's meant to do. For example, if you go to wind down a window and the window doesn't wind down, or it sort of half winds down, that's a friggin' defect. But if you've got like a tear in a seat or a noise, that's not a defect, because a seat with a tear in it still does what it's meant to do. Okay, so I'm guaranteeing that this car has no defects, and I also hold that guarantee for the next 5,000 Ks and 3 months. So if it does incur a defect, and there are some exclusions to it, we show you all that on the paperwork anyway, then those issues become my problem and not your problem. So yes, we do trade-ins, and if you need help with your finance, there is a link up the top of this page that says no deposit finance. You can put your details in there, and our finance guy will come back and he'll give you a quote on exactly how much it will cost you per week to drive away in this fine automobile. Well, I'm Dean. Thanks for watching this video. If there's anything I haven't covered, feel free to give us a call, drop us a text, or whatever you want to do. We can take payment by cash, by credit card, by internet transfer, bank check, however you want to do it. Best off if we do internet transfer. That one works best for us. But however you want to do it, it's entirely up to you. Well, I'm Dean. Thanks for watching the video. If there's anything I haven't covered, feel free to give us a call, drop us a text, and I look forward to meeting you soon. See ya.